Did I share notes templates with you or not yet? I don't think yet.
No.
So I'm going to share it with you right now so that way it's at the top of your inbox. Those are good to have a coaching session with you again. The holidays made the schedule crazy, but I was happy when you reached out, and that was crazy because I literally was pulling up my calendar.
Yeah,
I thought that you were behind. I was in the workroom too, so I thought you were behind me, and I was like looking. Okay, so I shared it with you. Pull up your email.
Yeah, I watched like a little of it yesterday. Forgot to finish watching it.
And you don't have to watch it before the session. If you ever do need to, I'll let you know. But I was just sending it to you in case you wanted to check it out. So the last time we met, we talked about your countdown, in particular narrating the positives during the countdown and then lightning quick corrections after the countdown.
Mm-hmm.
So what has been the impact of fine-tuning your countdown? What success have you had with that?
Well, consistency, of course. The kids just already know what to expect, and that if I'm actually holding them accountable, that they're more likely to get there and not wait around until I get to, 1 or 0, or assigning consequences, because they don't want that point taken.
Mm-hmm. What else?
It just helps me to also be consistent with other classes that I take, because I also practice in 5th grade intervention. It's helping me to do it the KIPP way, and it's not becoming more of that's the thing I gotta remember to do. It's more, it's just a part of me now.
Right,
And
it's
I'm
becoming
not-
a habit.
Yeah, it's habit for me now, and I'm not thinking about it too hard either, or about messing up
That's
or
awesome.
anything like that. So, yeah.
And I would add on, you are consistently using, I can't type, the same methods in all classes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you started to go there, but like I saw you in coverage, I saw you in 6th grade intervention, I saw you in 5th grade intervention. You're using the same tools in all classes, which is what we want for our school, to be more consistent. I also think that kids are responding to your positive praise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They like you.
Really? No. Yeah, they do.
They do. Whenever you positively praise a kid, take a second to watch their reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So say it, and like inevitably a kid, very rarely do they smile, but they're like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whenever you praise them, just take a minute to like watch that little moment.
I'll do that.
They do it.
Yeah. It's still, for me, I still get like such a huge, as far as responses go, from like 6th grade into 5th grade. Like 5th grade, they're working really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes 6th grade, they're not as enthusiastic about getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And we do, I'm the same with
Mm-hmm.
them versus, so is Miss Bosman. Like, she's really cool and hip, and they like that. And maybe they respond well to that. Maybe just mix up some hipness in there or something. But like, I just see the difference, of how they respond to things. At 5th grade, it seems like they care more versus 6th grade. I don't know.
So I can come in and watch 6th grade and maybe look and see what the difference is, but I would argue that all kids, even adults, respond to positive praise. And, and so I'll come in and check it out.
Yeah.
So I think you're doing really well with the narrating the positives during the countdown and the corrections afterward. And so what I want to dive into this week is planning out moment by moment some of the critical routines that happen in class.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made a model for you. If you scroll down into the next page with your notes, and this is slightly different than I just watched you do, but go ahead and read through that, and what are some things you notice about this end of class routine? So what are some things you notice?
I feel like this is what I do at the beginning of class because I'm not bringing them in, they're already there. I just kind of wait scholars to either just be in strong STL or reading their novels before I allow them to get their Chromebook individually or by table. It's really based on who's actually meeting that expectation. And when they see that they can do that because of being an STL or reading their novel, then I'll let them go. So you want me to implement this method instead of having the couple of scholars?
This was just an example of like what, so some of the things that I tried to highlight here is that it's moment to moment. So like even by like the 30 seconds, we're saying this should take no longer than 30 seconds. I also like put a script in there for the what to do directions and the praise. And the last thing is I talked about not only teacher actions, but scholar actions.
Right.
And so I want to take a look at a video that I took of you yesterday of intervention block at the start of class.
Okay.
And so it sounds like you do have a vision for the start of class.
Yeah, I kind of have to absolutely wait until those other kiddos in Miss Bird's transition out, and while I'm looking for the scholars that are still in there or that stay to do like this, just so that I'm not like interrupting. Also, if I come in a little early, I'm helping her kind of, settle in and transition them out. And I'll tell my kiddos that stay just to, I'm looking for this, and that no one gets to move until the expectation of a level 0 in your novel or STL is met. And so they get that.
Which one is it, novel or STL?
So I guess I should be consistent in saying most times most kids will just go to STL and like maybe a kid or two will be reading. And I mean, I let them know like, if you're reading, that's fine. If you're in STL, that's fine. And the level 0 is really the thing that I'm looking for. And they can have their novels out, and I can make it more consistent and just across the board and say everyone have your novels out. That way they're actually doing something versus just sitting down. Sitting.
Makes sense to me. I took a little bit of video from the beginning of class the other day. So I want you to pay attention to what are you doing and what are the students doing. Sorry that I was getting it stabilized.
Oh, no.
Come here. That was necessary. I thought you said for me. I do. I'm telling you that was necessary. Not my best videography.
I'm trying to figure out.
So what are you doing during this time?
I'm just kind of scanning, and I've learned that scanning at the back now is the best thing because those kids are on other stuff and listening to other stuff. So
And you'll see their heads.
yeah, I'm
Going
like,
to the music.
I've had to shut Chromebooks before and just say no, I'm not, and so I'll perch at the back, stand in. Sometimes I'll go and like sneaking up because some of them will try to be sneaky about it, and so I've changed where I stand. I'm scanning.
You have changed that from last week, so you're actually set last week for intervention. I saw it you already implemented.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Oh, no problem. And so I'm kind of scanning to make sure those scholars that have Chromebooks are actually getting logged on, and still waiting for those that don't have Chromebooks, making sure they're settled so that I can have them go and get their Chromebooks. And I'm thinking, should I stand back by the computers?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. Because I feel like they talk a lot back there, and then I can still see everyone else in their computers.
You are so reflective that you're already naming,
Yeah.
like, they should all be in their novels. I should stand by the cart. Let's keep watching. What are you noticing right now?
So they'll still take forever.
I wrote down what minute to stop. Let me see. Oh, come on, computer. 4 minutes, okay. I'm still standing.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, so you got to the point where you were able to, at the back, like narrate the positive and correct students. And
Mhm.
I heard you say when we were watching, it just takes them so long to settle. And so that's what I want to tighten up. So you already named some of the things, but what I want you to do is for your actions at this week is to make a little vision for the first 5 minutes of class, like I did for the last 5 minutes of class.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come watch you and do it. So down below the start of class, or down below the end of class, I made a little start of class template. So the kids are already in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe this would be vision for starting, for start, and then this would be transition to get computers. What's the other one?
Get logged on.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like they make it take forever because they're actually trying to like find music to listen to. I can't prove that. 'Cause I've caught a few, and I've not heard anything.
I always catch it by their heads going with the music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I usually get them. They're not so sneaky. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, come on.
So my thing is like for some math interventions, it's already set up because the class comes in. But because they're already here, I feel like I lose some time.
Right, but we can make up for it, I think.
Yeah. So like how to hold those kids account, like give them some time to get logged on. Like I heard 30 seconds is a fair amount of time to get logged on, get situated. But it's not gonna be the same for everyone because they're getting their Chromebooks at different times.
Right, so what are the kids doing while they wait?
So while those other kids wait, they're just reading their novels, I
Good,
guess.
yeah.
And then how I really want them, because it seriously takes them forever to get logged on, to the point where I was like, once everyone has their Chromebook, I'm gonna give everyone just 30 seconds, even if some kids have probably already had them for a minute.
Great, write it down.
Okay.
So when you start class, what are scholars doing and what are you doing?
When you start class.
So when you come into the room, they're already in their chairs, right?
Yep, they're already in. I'm just kind of scanning, tapping kids here and there. That's if Burris is still in there. He's saying if she's out or
What is more typical?
for me to kind of still be in there while she's trying to transition those kiddos out.
Okay, so you're taking over.
I'm taking over, and
What do you expect from students?
I expect all scholars to wait for directions and process assign themselves in STL. So now I'm going to just change it to you need to be in a novel.
Okay, so let's start with that. You come in, it should be in a novel.
Oops. I think that's the right person.
check.
I'm in 03.
Oh.
Sorry. That's how Moore says hello to me. Okay, so I see you have.
Skin for self, you know.
Okay, now what do you say to transition?
I go slash I call that. And I can just remind them of what I'm looking for while then before releasing them to their Chromebooks. So UCLA, you are to UCLA. I am looking for scholars. I don't know if this is before.
You write it and then I'll read it. I'll let you know if it makes sense to me. I need to turn the alerts off on my phone because I keep getting some alerts.
Yes, ma'am.
Doesn't like her. She must not be feeling well. I'm running. Call back. UCLA, I'm looking for scholars reading at level 0 before allowing you to get Chromebooks. Okay, how should they get Chromebooks? That's the next part we want to put right down here. Because what we saw in the video is a little conversations to and from. Do you want to watch it again?
Yeah.
That's where I came in. Part of it is because the kids talk to me, but it is still important to communicate the expectations level 0.
It takes actually forever to do everything. He walks like he has math. Oh no.
I swear you're from the South, but some of the things that you say. And so those two kids happened to be by me, but the kids were having like little conversations to and from the carts.
I've noticed that too.
Okay, so what are you gonna say to them? What directions will you give for?
Scholars understand that by Chromebooks while these scholars reading the levels of the I feel like that's what I want to see, or that's what I'll be doing, and what I want to see from them.
Scholars, I will stand in the back by Chromebooks while I release scholars reading at level 0 during Chromebooks at level 0.
So
Okay, so let's think back to our what to do direction script. So they don't need to know where you are.
Okay.
You know why you're there. They don't need to know where you are.
Okay.
So I think you need to take that out. I will release.
Oh, can I just say meeting expectations because I've already told them what they were, or should I just?
I think it's good to be specific.
Okay. Well, I've reminded them.
Yeah. So I will release scholars reading at a level 0 to grab Chromebooks. Now let's hash out the Chromebooks directions. To grab your Chromebooks, when I say your name, so that's their cue, right? Because we start with our cue. Do you have that what to do direction script?
You know what, it's probably on my broken clipboard in reading intervention.
Okay, I think, let me pull it up. Meeting notes. Okay, I can find it for you again, but in the interest of time. So when I say your name, then what?
You may grab your Chromebook at a level 0 and log into your classroom.
Okay, how are they grabbing it? Are they running? Are they walking?
You may walk to grab your Chromebook at a level 0.
Walk. Level 0.
Yep.
Walk to the back. Right. Grab your Chromebook. And return to your seat. What if we said all at a level 0? Walk back to grab your Chromebook and return to your seat and log in.
Okay, and I won't even put a time on it.
Right. Because that's your second round, right? Once they have all the carts, then that's when you do your second loop of. So tell me, read this out loud and let's see if it sounds good for you. Sometimes the wording is different for different people, so practice that.
I may call back. UCLA, I'm looking for scholars that are reading at a level 0 before allowing you to get Chromebooks. I will release scholars reading at a level 0 to grab Chromebooks.
I actually don't think you need that. Yeah. Seems redundant, right? Now I see what you're saying. Cool. Try it again from the start.
I may call back. UCLA, I am looking for scholars that are reading at a level 0 before allowing you to get Chromebooks. When I say your name, at level 0, walk to the back, grab your Chromebook, and return to your seat and log in.
Good. What if my name is not being called? What do I do?
Trying to think how I'm going to say it. While you wait for your name to be called, or while you wait for to get your Chromebook, please continue to assign yourself to your novel.
Good. Write that down. So that goes after the all, yeah, down here where my cursor is, yeah. Great. Now,
because they do want it. It's supposed to be
while you wait to be called, please continue assigning yourself to your novel at a level 0. Great. Now, what if the kid is talking when they come to get there? The kid makes noises or talks on their way to and from Chromebook carts. What happens?
It's an automatic consequence.
Okay. Chord A, 1 for voice.
Or, oh my goodness, this is driving me crazy. Because I keep going.
I think it's because my cursor, so I'll put mine all the way out of the way.
Because this is probably what I'll see talking off task.
Good. Yeah. Now what about login? So assume all the kiddos have their Chromebooks.
Once all scholars have their Chromebooks, I'm going to give all scholars 30 seconds to log in. After that, then assign consequences.
Great. So how do you say it? What does it sound like?
The thing that I hear the the most is it kicked me off. Try again. And I do. Try again. You keep kicking me off. I'm so
fifth graders.
Yeah. And I really want to know, like, is it really kicking you off? Because I don't want to take a point.
Ask Criddle. She's the reflex math guru.
I was going to ask her.
I do think there's some truth to that.
Okay. Because I don't want to have to take a point. Like, I try to show grace in that before just taking a point. Like, get off him again.
I agree. So how are you feeling about this?
This is good.
Okay.
Move my position, which I've already done.
Right.
And then go
Which is
farther
good.
back.
Good.
My question is also about, are Dr. and Matt not in this unit?
They're supposed to be, and that's something that we can fill up with paycheck about. Let me put that on here. I'm about to give in fifth grade intervention. Where is the elective?
Yeah, Matt.
For Jasmine.
For the most part, she's been there, but she wasn't there today.
Okay.
And usually I'll send a text like, hey, I think they get their days mixed up. I feel like, I don't know.
Docket, I'm not able to make it. And please send another reminder. Okay, I put that on the feedback for today.
Okay, good.
So I do want to come in and see this in action. I'd like to come tomorrow. I know we just practiced it, but hey, this is about learning. So I'm going to try to come in and get some video tomorrow that we can look at in our next coaching session. And so since I know your vision now for the start of class, the way I'm going to live coach you is I'm going to point to kids not meeting expectations to try to help you get those corrections. Okay?
And so if you point to them, I just go and I'm going to then take the consequence, don't even remind them.
I won't point to them unless you've already stated the expectation. Right? Because it's not fair for me to point to them and you haven't stated what you want.
Yeah, of course.
So if you haven't stated what you want, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll
So
come
then
over,
I do
I'll come
that
over and
and-
pull you aside and be like, hey, you didn't tell me the expectation.
Right.
And if you've already stated the expectation though, I'm going to help you like point them out. You usually catch them, but I will point them out if you miss them.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good?
Yep, this sounds great. Make sure I have some books on deck because that's also their favorite line.
Yeah, good. So tomorrow day.
But they all have those blue books that they're reading, so we should have something.
Sweet. I'll come in tomorrow and see how you get some video.
Okay, thank you.